just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And we can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance.
Hey guys, welcome back to Realm of Magic with the Embersharp family in 6 days into winter. Whose birthdays are coming up next? We have Lily Babylon's birthday 2 days before Winterfest. Then we've got the twins' birthday coming up to the end of New Year's, and then Gabriel's birthday will be in the spring right after Easter. Also, I've added in a spring cleaning day, which is kind of like New Year's Day. Easter, so we can get that in because Easter is also literally coming up. A Sim-dependent summer day to do fun stuff, and then the last day of summer celebration. And then we're back to autumn and Half-Fest. I also got rid of Lupercalia. I love how it says Morgan's birthday is coming up. It's never going to come up. And Emerus's birthday is not till the fall. Wow, he is going to be so old by then. But it is currently winter. Everyone's at school. Emerus is at work. Little Lily Bear here is just sitting on her tablet playing some Sim Shape because she's almost to level 3, which means even if she doesn't get the top-notch toddler trait, she'll at least get Happy Toddler, so that's a good thing to have. We're also going to be focusing on Emerus this episode. Not Emerus, Azrael. Azrael is going to be using the Simda app to find a blind date. I re-downloaded the mod because patch updates and stuff, and I added in an add-on that allows him to go on blind dates with Sims that are his age. So he should not go on a date with a young adult or an adult or an old person. It should be another teenager he's going on. So we don't know who it's going to be because it's going to be the blind date option. We don't know who it'll be. It could be fun. He's kind of like Coda's sort of been talked into it. Nita's been using it and she's talking to girls on there. And she's just like, you guys should try it out. It's fun. We're young. We're free. You know, we can do anything we want. Gabriel is also having a lot of fun with the scouts. He's having a lot of fun with the scouts. Currently, he's got 2 badges. He's got 3 badges. Ooh. So he's doing super well. He's doing super well. He didn't have to collect a badge, did you? No, he didn't. So he just needs to get a bunch of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just got 6 more badges to get, which is useful. So hopefully we'll try and get him to get, I don't know, maybe the drawing one. The arts and crafts one, because that allows you to just draw a bunch of pictures. You've got to draw like 6 of them, I think. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But for the Saturday, we're going to be taking Azrael out on a blind date with who knows who. And Morgan is not working today, so he's at home playing dad, still looking like a young, fit 27-year-old, even though he is technically like 42. He's roughly like 42 in mental age, but his body is just still 27, and he's just so young and beautiful. He's just so young and beautiful. His husband is getting older, though. I feel like I should update Emerus's look for his age, but I wouldn't know what to do. I like his hair as the thing, so I wouldn't know how I'd make him look older. But, oh no, Kitty! We don't have wellness treats, do we? No, we do not. Okay. So Kitty is also old, but she's got 30 days until she passes. So that's all going to be useful. What can we do for you then for the rest of the day? Have a child, get married. That's going to be happening. Seraphiel and Beau got engaged. It was a beautiful little proposal. And with the new patch update, you can get married on a beach now. So I can have a beach wedding. The one that I've always wanted to. Oh, Citri, no, don't go meowing at the cat. Don't go meowing at the cat. What should we do? I don't know what we'll do with you. For now, we'll just get you to do skill-based stuff. It's also way too cold to do, it's way too cold to do yoga outside. Just do some, push-ups for now, because you're in super energized mood. She's been a little bit fussy, but she's finally getting her basic needs taught, which should get her thinking. Kids are all going to be home soon, and then she also needs to go to the bathroom. Poor little kid. But she's getting some attention. Getting some good daddy-daughter interactions. Willow wants you to come over for a sleepover. Sleepover time! And it's like, honey, no. you guys are supposed to be working. But they're probably just texting each other at work. Just be like, sleepover. And he's just like, probably not. And everyone's back. Alright, homework time. Homework. Homework. And you, mister, left your homework upstairs and didn't even get a star on it. So, homework. Nope, you're too tense to do your homework. Because it's just kind of frustrating dealing with his distant face. Come on, at least get some leftovers and have some foodies. These guys are just like zooming through the homework before they get food. Because you're going to be doing paintings and drawings this evening. Like, he's a mean little meanie beanie. But Gabriel's actually quite nice to the people he likes. Like, he likes his brothers. He obviously loves his little sister. Kenai he's actually becoming really good friends with. And Roman and Raylan also actually gets on pretty well with Raylan. As well, he gets on with them quite well. So he's got their little friendship group. The mystery kids, they're solving mysteries. They were all at lunch just being like, alright, let's go and follow the gym teacher. Let's all just sneak out of our math lesson and just follow the gym teacher and find out where he's going. They followed the gym teacher. Turns out he's stealing basketballs. So that guy's getting fired. Bummer school day. That's not good, but everyone loses a game now and then. Oh, Coda just kicked his butt at My Sims Racing. So now he's just like, why? It's so uncool. That's so uncool. That has decidedly broken. Just go and just call up Coda and just be like, dude, what the hell? Want to make plans? Ooh, Max wants to make plans. You should definitely hang out with him at some point. Serafiel was apparently having a dinner party. We'll at least be getting the happy toddler. A trait out of Lilith, although she's actually very close to her movement becoming level 5, so we'll try and get that up to level 5 as well. But baby girl is just super happy, super sleeping. I'm not sure what she's going to be like as she gets older. Also, I found out that Makoa and Liliana had twins. They had the twin boy and girl named Robin and Declan, which is so very un-Sulani. But she'll have 2 little friends there. Plus, she's got Cade as well, who's going to be a little friendo at school. So she'll have a few friendos at school with her, which will be very useful. And everyone's pretty much in bed except for Gabriel, who's just staying up to do some scout drawing, possibly also figuring out what he's going to do about the Mr. Basketball stealing gym coach. Right as soon as he enters the picky eater phase. Great! You're going to be living on nothing but quick meals, apparently. 7 in the morning. Oh, little baby's up, but she is very, very hungry. So, time to go and get Lily Bear some little cereals. How did you yell at your son who's all the way upstairs? That's what I want to know. He's just up here playing on his, doing his little medieval diorama, working on his little castle. He'll get extra credit for it. I don't know if he'll do anything for his scouting thing. But he's actually got that in 7 hours. And he's got 4. He's got 4 badges, so he's doing alright. He's just got to get 2 more. I think the young scientist one or the outdoor adventure one we can do. I know the outdoor science one. The outdoor adventure one we can do by going to the park and just looking for all the frogs we can. And going fishing. That'll work for that one. But we're going to be heading out with Azrael today. Because he's got he's going to be going out on a blind date, but we've got to make sure all his needs are good. So fun's up, he's not hungry, he's gone to the bathroom beforehand because who knows where we're going. Max is like, let's make plans. Now let's hang out next weekend. Gabriel's available to earn the responsible trait, and he did. Oh, that's like a really good. That's actually a lot better than Azrael's castle. That's really cool. Okay, stick that in your inventory. And it's time to go and have some foodies. Alright, let's test out the app. Okay, so specific date, blind date, female blind date, male blind date, one night stand, enable hookup calls. Let's just do a regular old blind date and see who we get. Because you never know. You never know. I like playing on the playground with you. Oh, so cute, Kenai. It's like, you're my friend. You're my friend. Gabriel, you're my best friend. Alright, who are we getting on his date? Hazel Leone. Huh. Kind of cool. Alright, let's go and go for a little, oh, where's a good place to go for a date? Yep, let's try South Square Coffee. Nothing like a coffee shop for a first date. You can have a go at that. Maybe you can, see how it goes. I feel like you would just feel like, yeah. We could do several blind dates if we wanted to, depending on how well they all go. She wears a lot of white. She's just like, hi, and he's just like, hey, she is just not doing great. Just be friendly, say hi to her. That's Tomax. It's just like, hi, you're Hazel from school. I'm Azrael. She's like, great. She looks so disinterested. Let's just find out a little bit about her. Let's get to know her a little bit more. Make her feel happy. You know, debate game strategy. Just do some nice little friendly socials. Hazel is a creative being. It's pretty cool. Ask her if she's single, then you guys can go and sit over here and have a bit of a chat. Hazel is single. That is good. He's just like, come on, let's go and chat. Apparently there's a celebrity nearby as well, which is why all the paparazzi stuff. There you are, Thorn Bailey. I should have known. Should have known it was you. Come on, sit down. Sit down so we could chat. We've got like 2 other dates to do today. I say 2 other dates. Oh, you said something awkward, didn't you? Gabriel's got a scout meeting. And she's just walking straight away. He's just like, okay, this is interesting. Why don't you just give your bros a text? Just text Coda, just text, where's Nita? Text Nita. And text Max, just be like on a date with Hazel from school. It's weird, it's awkward. How do I tell her she's pretty? Because she's just gone inside to go off to the bathroom. And yeah, I was gonna say, where'd she go? Yeah, she blended into the sink. Hopefully she'll come back and she'll talk. So right now we're just getting in a bunch of texts to people, trying, you know, tell her a joke. Try and tell her a joke. She's finding that painting very interesting. Let's try and do a funny. Let's do a knock-knock joke. They're always fun. Thank you, Arish, for getting in the way of this date. But he's trying to tell a joke to Hazel right now. Or at least a funny story. Guess your date is an option. They're talking about the weather now. Are you really, guys? Have you really moved on to talk about the weather and finding this guy more interesting? This guy has just inserted himself into the conversation to talk about himself, and she seems a lot more interested in talking with him. He's just like, hi. Yeah, great. He's literally just chatting with him now. And she's finding, again, the paintings more interesting. I love how he's just chatting with this guy now. He's chatting with Arish, and she's gone off to look at the paintings. For some reason, this is a bit more... This guy is more interesting than her, despite the fact that they got quite well. I know, that's also a tiny child there. Try and at least get one joke in. Maybe see how she reacts to your mischievous nature as well. Do a little scare. Do a little scare, she might like that. Find that if you could appreciate the mischievous nature, then they're a good person for you. Let's just see. Well, that did not work. That did not work in his favor. He was just like, that, and she's just like, really? She's just like, that's not funny. That's not funny. She's like, really? You like pranks? That's not cool, dude. Like, pranks are stupid. And he's like, pranks are fun. Pranks are fun. Come on. She's like, nah. Nah, I don't do pranks. I'm gonna leave. This was a great date, but I don't know. She's like, well, okay, bye. It's just, how could she not like my fun-loving, goofy nature? That sucks. That sucks. Go and grab yourself a cannoli, and then give Coda a text. I love how Coda's just like, yeah, let's go chat about this data then. Let's head to the Hare and Hedgehog. Let's go to the other cafe, apparently. He's like, so how did it go with the girl? And it's like, it went about as well as I expected. Like, she was cute, but if she doesn't appreciate my good personality, then what is the point, you know? And he's like, well, have you considered maybe not scaring them? Have you considered not doing the scary thing? And it's like, it was also something else I noticed. She kept staring at my face a lot, and I could tell she did not want to ask the question. He's like, so what exactly was the problem then? She was cute, right? She's like, yeah, but you know, the problem I have, this one, you know, the constant crying thing. It's like, yeah, what is that all about? And he's like, oh, you don't want to know, it's a long story. But she didn't appreciate my goofy demeanor. He's like, well, not everyone appreciates a good laugh, right? He's like, oh, but that's part of my whole personality. He's like, dude, you gotta just, come on. Come on, stop feeling so sorry for yourself. Hey, come on, let's get out of this coffee shop and go somewhere fun, alright? I'm pretty sure there'll be somewhere fun you could go. He's like, where could we go that's fun? He's like, I heard that festival's going on in Machino. Do you want to go hang out with that? We can drink tea, we can buy t-shirts, we can have fun. You look like you need it right now because your face is glowing red. He's like, fine, what's going on in Machino? He's just like, we're here? Seriously? There's petals everywhere. And he's like, hey, this place is nice. This place is nice and we can drink the tea. Come on. You look like you need some fun and apparently you don't like getting rejected, so come on, let's drink some Sakura tea together. Might feel a bit better. He's like, fine, I guess. Why? Poor Azrael. Like, Coda's just like, dude, it's fine. I've been rejected plenty of times. Like, you'll feel better. You'll feel better. It's not the end of the world. She wasn't the only girl in the ocean. He's like, the only girl in the ocean. It's like, well, I don't like girls, so I wouldn't know, would I? Supriya, please leave us alone. Okay, Coda just complimented him. He's just like, oh, you're cute, bro. Come on. People like you. You'll get a date at some point. He's like, well, I'm glad you think I'm cute, but I was hoping she would like me. You know, it's Hazel. She's pretty and stuff, you know? But thank you for the compliment. Although I don't think people like the crying thing. He's like, dude, you gotta tell me what the crying thing is, okay? We can't, like, you can't really expect to get people dates with your eyes are always crying. I mean, I did want to ask because I don't want to feel like you need to explain yourself, but come on. What exactly is the problem? Exactly with that. He's like, well, let me tell you. Grab some food and then you can tell him the story of how you drowned. He's like, alright, wow. So he's like, okay, so I went to the bluffs with Nani when we were like 9. We went swimming. One thing led to another, and I went under the water. I couldn't come back up, and then everything started going dark. Next thing I know, I was kind of floating above the water. I fell back in. And my dad was there. It turns out I drowned. And it was just so messed up, you know? And he's like, you drowned? Oh, look, Irone's here. What's up, Irone? And Vanessa's here. He's like, dude, you drowned as a child and lived? I mean, that's pretty hardcore, and that still doesn't explain the tears thing. It's like, well, actually, it's kind of... being a whole spellcaster thing, it's a bit weird, and apparently spellcasters cheating death, we kind of get some serious consequences. Don't even ask about what happened to the Sage of Untamed Magic Q. We've never seen him, and as far as I know, bad things happened to him. He's like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. He's like, I guess. I just don't like this hanging over my head, you know? And he's like, what, so you died? Big deal. I got kidnapped. I got kidnapped. It was a whole thing. Like, my mom and dad had to sell the bakery. That's why we ended up in Strangerville. But it was like, we got through it. We got through it. Everything was all good. Like, you both need to go to the bathroom, apparently, so you might want to do that in a second. Well, now they're just like, why are those two just grinding in front of us? He's just like, I don't know, but it's weird. Now they're just laughing. Now they're just laughing. Over their traumas. Got kidnapped and held for ransom. Drowned. You know? Gotta love sharing the trauma, right? Poor boy though, he's just so embarrassed. Curfew's about to start. The cat is just like, curfew, boy. Oh, he just complimented him, just like completely out of the blue, although he appreciated it. He's in a super flirty. For someone who's unflirty, he's quite flirty right now. I have a feeling he'll say something stupid though. Damn, Coda, you are so flirty for someone who doesn't like flirting. Now they're just having a nice bit of a chat. He's still super embarrassed, but this is just about the chopsticks now. It's just like, you know what, this has been fun hanging out with you. How crazy it would be if we got together, right? He's like, super crazy. Seriously, why do people keep sitting down and trying to, like, interrupt us? Hold your horses. Oh dear. He's like, dude, don't get too attached yet. You have one successful date and now you're looking at me. You gotta take it slow, bro. And he's like, slow, right? It's like, yeah, slow. You can't just immediately ask someone immediately off the bat. That's not how it works. And he's like, oh. Ooh, ask the guru for help. Ask the guru for help, because they've been here all evening. He's just like, huh, maybe I'll give this person a bit of a chat with, ask some advice. She's like, hello, child, how can I help you in your romantic destiny? He's like, will I be happy? Will I find someone? And what is she giving us? I mean, he's feeling super embarrassed. Especially because Coda was like, dude, not so fast, bro. They're both complimented each other. They both did romantic interactions with each other. Your romantic destiny is bleak. Well, that's not good. And there's a demon here. Even better. Ah, Azrael, you're not great at this, are you? He's like, and I thought I was a disaster when it came to romance. You're just like, how did your parents get together again? He's like, I don't know. They weren't allowed to date, but then they did. It was the whole thing. And he's like, well, at least your parents aren't arguing right now. Mom and Dad have been arguing quite a bit lately. And he's like, really? Why? And he's like, I don't know. They've just been arguing a lot. It's weird. It's also like almost in the morning. Don't you have a curfew? And he's like, yes, I think I do. Festival is basically wrapping up now, and there's a just demon just over here just chatting with someone. I'm not sure what these two just started having a... I'm not sure what these two just started chatting about. You're about to pass out, okay. It is almost 4 a.m. You've broken curfew so long that you were going to get grounded so hard. But they're just like... He's just like, hold on to that thought while I just pass it. He's like, oh, you beautiful mess, you, Azrael. Am I going to have to carry you home? He's like, no, I'm okay. He's like, oh, we should get home. He's like, you're right. Passing out once. I'm going to fly off, though. Should have taken the ride, Coda. He's just walking home. Poor Azrael. It's been an interesting day for him. And guess whose butt is about to get grounded for coming back at almost 5 a.m.
Dorna Kalemka.
It's just like, Azrael, where have you been? He's like, I was out all day. He's like, you've been out since like 11. Oh, how are we grounding him? It's like, you don't get your phone. Give me your phone. And he's like, phone? All right. It's like, Dad, I had a pretty awful day anyway, so could you lay off me? So it's like, give me your phone. He's like, fine, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Your butt just got grounded. Your butt just got grounded. I mean, Coda's probably also been grounded, but to a lesser extent because he said he was going out and then he just never said what time he was getting back. Oh, you're cooking a SimCity cheesecake. That's pretty cool. You're in just a very bad. You're just in a very awful feeling mood, and you're having a bubble bath. But Azrael's just like, I'm going to bed. This day sucked. I hate dating. It sucked. Hazel doesn't like my goofy demeanor. Coda doesn't even know what to do with me. And I think he just does. I think just being a teenager is hard. Being a teenager is hard, and now he's also kind of thinking, what do I do? What do I do? Because he liked Hazel, and he was like, we're getting along well. Then he tried to be goofy, and she was just like, I don't like goofy guys. I don't like goofy guys. They're kind of lame. That kind of lame humor is kind of lame. Kodo tried to be understanding. He was just like, that's just how it works. Like, not every girl's gonna like things like that. The thing is, he complimented him first, so obviously Kodo might like him a slight little bit. Kodo might like him a slight little bit. He just doesn't know how to handle it, and Azrael just went barreling in, and he's like, dude, no, that's just slow, okay? Slow. You can't just go barreling into a relationship. I mean, look at like people I know. He has a lot of experience. Plus, they both shared traumas, and then it just got a little awkward towards the end. And our poor Azrael's just like, I don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Gabriel, though, he don't care. Gabriel is just having a good old grand old time being a little Boy Scout. Castiel doesn't think about romance. He's thinking about education and his best friend Eve and supporting them. And now Azrael's been grounded. He has been grounded. He's feeling a bit better now. He doesn't have his phone now for invite to hang out stealthily. Oh, he has to do everything stealthily now because he doesn't have his phone. That's one way to do things. I think he'll wake up in a little bit. Just to send a very stealthy text. Send a little stealthy text. And I just be like, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry things got weird. I'm new to this all stuff. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Text me. I'm kind of grounded, so I can't be on my phone. And head on back to bed. And Morgan's just like, well, first time I've had to ground one of my kids. That was kind of fun.
Florid plaid.
And Emrys is sick. Oh, Emrys. Oh, Emrys, you're sick and you've been... Poor Lily Bear is stressing you out. And he's just like, I'm sick and the toddler's stressing me out, Morgan, help. And he's just like, well, I just had to ground Azrael because he apparently decided to stay out all night with friends. Oh, do you think he's alright? He's been acting... He's been in such a stroppy phase since Serafia left. He's like, I don't know what... He's like, I don't know. Perhaps you should talk to him. He's like, I've tried. It didn't work. I figured grounding might help him. He's going through a bit of a rebellious streak. It's like, the boy is, 17. It's a bit awkward. He's going to be 18 soon. He's only just started thinking about dating. And didn't he have a date yesterday? And he's like, yes. And then apparently the date went really badly. And then he went and hung out with that Dutton boy to go to the city. He's like, the city, huh? Remind you of anyone? He's like, what, us? And he's like, remember when we used to sneak around? He's like, oh, you think he's lying to us? And he's like, oh, I'm not saying he's lying about going on the initial date. I'll just say maybe he's lying about just who he's hanging out with. To which now Morgan is just like, is my boy lying to me? I hope not. I mean, he's not technically lying. He did go and well, he went out on his date. The date was going well until he started being goofy, and then Hazel just shut that down and left. And then he kind of complained about it to Coda, and Coda tried to cheer him up. Then they went to the festival. Everything was okay at first. They were throwing around those nice casual compliments. And then I think Azrael took it a bit too far. And now he's grounded because he stayed out way too late. Because he just didn't want to go home. He was just too busy wanting to hang out with Coda, apparently. So, awkward for him. He's not grounded. He can't use his phone. He's tried to text Coda and it just hasn't worked. And he doesn't know what to do about it. And Castiel's a bit like he's just dealing with his own things. And apparently everyone's dehydrated in the house. But I'm thinking I finished this episode here. That was very interesting. Poor Azrael. The boy just can't. The boy is just having a hard time of it. Drowned as a child. Initially got a crush on Nani, who when she became a teenager, kind of rejected his attempts at wanting to take things a bit further than just a crush. His brothers ran away. Then he tried to go on a simmed date, which started working until he started being himself. Then that didn't work, but then he opened up to Coda a little bit more, and Coda seemed to be okay about opening up to him and being opened up to and just sharing the traumatic experiences they've had. And then Azrael tried to flirt, and Coda's like, yeah, I was feeling flirty, but Sakura T dude, I'm not good at the romance stuff. And well, boy, he's in a bit of a sticky situation. He did spot Demon Sammy there, so let's hope he doesn't go and ask him for advice, because that's the last thing you need. But I'm gonna finish this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.
We're doing it